Hi everyone, 大家好, 안녕. I'm Kaya Izumi. Today, I would like to introduce kimonos from the Taisho, the Edo eras, as well as kimono gowns for men. Checkered, striped, square-shaped patterns were popular in Japan in the late 18th to the early 1900s. This kind of kimono that has the same patterns all over it is called komon, and it is worn for casual occasions. Now, he is a popular Japanese anime character called Tanjiro, and he is from a Japanese anime called Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer. But he's wearing a kimono gown which has ichimatsu moyo patterns. These square-shaped ichimatsu patterns have existed in Japan for a long time, since the 3rd century or so. In the 9th century, during the Heian period in Japan, it was called arare patterns, arare moyo. Later, they were called ishidatami moyo, which literally means cobblestone patterns. These ichimatsu patterns became extremely popular during the Edo period in Japan because a kabuki actor named Sanokawa Ichimatsu wore a kimono with those patterns on stage. So that's why those are called ichimatsu patterns even today. And a pattern was still popular in the Taisho era, and also used for kimonos in a Japanese anime called Demon Slayer. In this modern time, they are used to design the emblems of Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics. These are some designs of the kimonos in the Taisho era. There were some designs of stripes, circles, squares, and diamonds. These are called yahane moyo, which literally means arrow feather patterns. It was also created in the Edo era and then was still popular in the Taisho era. This pattern represents good fortune because in those days, people hoped that once girls got married, they wouldn't have to come back to their parents' homes. Just like arrows, because once they're shot, they wouldn't come back, which means they didn't want to get divorced after their marriages. And this is a yukata that I have with yahane patterns. And it seems like girls used to wear hakamas for playing tennis. But I think only girls from wealthy family could afford to play tennis in those days. I like kimonos from the Taisho era because the designs are so unique. This is a kimono gown called haori from the Taisho era. Some kimonos from the Meiji and Taisho eras still exist and are available. However, we have to be careful when we buy such antique kimonos because Japanese in those days were so small. So you carefully have to choose the size you want. This is an antique underwear kimono. When you wear a yukata, you don't need this underlayer. The kimono isn't an antique, but it's got Taisho era-like patterns. These haori kimono gowns are also from the Taisho era, and they've got pretty patterns on the liner. When they have bright colors and then pretty designs on their liners, they look good from behind. These kimono gowns, haori, are for men. Oftentimes, they have ink paintings or ukiyo-es on the liners. One's got Mount Fuji and pine trees. These are the gods of the wind and the thunder. In Japan, these 4 Chinese gods that protect 4 directions have been popular throughout our history. Dragons and tigers are especially popular. You may wonder why we have pictures on the liners where people can't see, but that's something our ancestors enjoyed looking at on their own, and some of us who like to wear kimonos still do. This one is from a kimono store in Kobe, but it's got an ukiyo-e-like picture on the liner. In this ukiyo-e, a woman is holding a haori that has a picture on the liner. Well, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'll be making more videos of Japanese cultures, music, and sightseeing spots. Also, in the near future, I'll be visiting China and making videos about the differences between Japan and China. So if you are interested in both countries, please look forward to them. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye!